This is a Floor Traders Club Chicago online educational trading channel update. Presented in an educational format only, and nothing is to be taken as trading advice. In addition, no presentation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those predicted or shown. Sponsored by the Floor Traders Club Chicago, online educational channels and workshops. To get a trading edge now, join our See It Here It Live educational trading channel, broadcast trading days, online, live from the trading pits in Chicago to your PC via live audio and real-time charts. Starting at 8 a.m. Central Time at www.floortradersclub.com. That's www.floortradersclub.com. You must assess the risk of any trade with your broker and make your own independent decisions regarding any securities, futures, options, and any other financial instruments mentioned or shown. Trading futures and Forex or any other financial instruments involves high risk. Please consult a licensed financial professional. Please review and be aware of the additional risk disclosures and disclaimers displayed. And now for your update.
All right, good morning. Welcome to the channel. Today is September 29th, 2010, and we've got S&Ps just a little bit lower. There's a 7-year auction coming out at noon. Auction results coming out at noon, which will impact our markets, obviously, since we're talking about financials. We also have a 9:30 oil stocks number, which crude stocks, which hasn't really been impacting the markets as much as it used to. So, but just to put it out there for you, you should know it's coming out of 9:30 Chicago time. Bonds floating, of course. They're unchanged on the day, but floating a little bit higher as the quantitative easing situation continues. They've yield on the 30-year right now is at 3.64, and the yield on the 10 years at 2.46. So these are at again to be at record levels, and obviously going to affect which way these bonds go for sure. All right, let me give you some of the levels that we have here in the S&Ps. The pivot today is going to be 1140, and we've got resistance above at 43, at 47, at 50, 53, 58. Below we've got support at 37, 32, 27, 24, 20, 17. Yesterday morning, market kind of just did its own thing, kind of fell out of bed early on. We had 28 below, got down to 27, and then rotated back up and went up to our upper end of our range there where we had 48. So it was a crazy morning. So a little bit of standing back here and kind of watching for the first half an hour or so. Probably see what this market wants to do. It does what it did yesterday, regurgitate a little bit, or it just wants to hold in there. Again, I think I told you yesterday that most of the action that occurred in the morning was simply because of the the consumer confidence number that was going to be released. That consumer confidence number was probably one of those situations where you were selling the rumor and then buying the fact once the number came out, and that's what they ended up kind of doing yesterday. Bonds today, pivot is down below at 33.26, and we got support back here at 34.03, and resistance at 34.10, and we got up to just now recently to 34.11. Above that, we've got 34.15, 34.20, 34.25, and 35.02. Support 33.26 is the pivot. Below that, we've got 33.17, 33.14, 33.10, and 33.05. Okay, so again, let's see how the morning first few minutes kind of plays themselves out, and then we'll try to see if we can get involved in this. To see if there's any inverse trade relationship going on, or there's just straight out and out one-way trade. So, like I said, bonds are kind of doing their own thing. They've got the quantitative easing, and it's becoming known around here as QE2. Because this is the second leg of the chairman's statement, where he basically said that they're going to do some more quantitative easing in the second release of the statement from the Fed. So QE2 instead of quantitative easing sounds like a big name. QE2, a little bit easier to come off my lips, mouth, whatever. All right, so this is again. We talked about the lack of inverse trade with the bond market simply because they've got their own thing going, and it was definitely played out yesterday as bonds and S&Ps both went to highs by themselves, especially late in the afternoon. Okay, we'll get back here in a few. The S&P's opening up in about less than a minute, 30 seconds, and we'll go from there.
This was a Floor Traders Club Chicago online educational channel update, presented in an educational format only, and nothing is to be taken as trading advice. In addition, no presentation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those predicted or shown. Sponsored by the Floor Traders Club Chicago online educational channels and workshops. To get a trading edge now, join our See It Hear It Live educational trading channel, broadcast trading days, online live from the trading pits in Chicago to your PC via live audio and real-time charts, starting at 8 a.m. Central Time at www.floortradersclub.com. That's www.floortraderswithansclub.com. You must assess the risk of any trade with your broker and make your own independent decisions regarding any securities, futures, options, or other financial instruments mentioned or shown. Trading futures and Forex or any other financial instruments involves high risk. Please consult a licensed financial professional. Please review and be aware of the additional risk disclosures and disclaimers displayed. See you in the channel.